welcome back to another YouTube video. So you join me as we are just off to go pick up our load, which I will show you when we get there, of what we are picking up. Should be a nice easy job. It's curtain cider work, but we are currently 4 minutes away from that. But I think I can't remember what it is, but it's curtain cider, I know that. Looks like we're going to be getting straight out on this roundabout, which is great for us. We're not in that. We are in here. RT login. Well, log. A clean sweep of a turn in. So we are picking up a sugar from Rockstock to Bream, which we shall go get that hooked up, and then I am probably going to be chucking you guys into... Where is it? Stony Ouch. Where are you, Mac? My life a little bit easier. It's a bit of an awkward angle to be going and picking up at, but we have got it. Let's get out of here now. I did have a slightly different video planned and a slightly different job planned, but that has gone to scraps because it just keeps crashing. I've already had to delete like an hour's worth of footage just because it just isn't having it today for unknown reasons. You just didn't want to do that job. I got to the end of the job and it just crashed. It was a really interesting job as well. So we will be doing this instead. Why is this road a 60 and it was just a 30? But we will ask questions here. But yeah, I don't know. We'll keep you in real time for a little bit. Of course, we've got a dreaded red light. We've got lucky and it's just turned green on. But we're going to struggle on power here because we are fully laden with sugar. We've got 10 hours worth of drive time, which means we will probably be wrapping up this video at a rest area, no doubt. I'm going to try and get the same thing again with rolling up to the lights. Can we get it again? We're gonna just literally stop and it'll turn, but nope, we've got the green light. Sorry, Mr. Red Car, but I am green car, but I am going. I am not stopping because otherwise I am not gonna get going again. So we've got plenty of diesel on board to do this job and probably one more job. But you know the drill with how we do these motorways. We'll be jumping into a time lapse. I'll see you guys shortly. Perfect, so you guys join me as we are just beginning to approach our delivery point now. We are nearly there now. Now it's just, I think it's just this one more little section of motorway and then we are there. Which I am so happy to be nearly there now. We've got 5 hours and something worth of drive time left. Pull in behind this car here. Got these traffic lights and then we're turning right here. Put the handbrake on here. I'm sorry, Mr. Lorry, I'm really not in a good position, am I? Double check our left to make sure we are clear. It's been an alright drive so far, to be fair. Another red traffic light, so there's no point in us absolute gunning it. There. Rather stay rolling, which we have managed. Bream discovered. Another little city discovered. Oh, we are speeding. Think we just made it through them lights. Just. It is first exit at this roundabout, which is looking remarkably clear. So it looks like we're going to continue to stay rolling. Yep. Well, Bream seems to be very industrial. That's all I'm saying there. It seems to be very industrial. That's skimming the barrier there. But as I said, it's been a brilliant drive so far. Hope you're enjoying the video, everybody, as well as watching. If you are, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. Muchly appreciated. Helps me grow a little bit more. Well, we don't want to make any wrong moves here on on route wise. So we are probably going to have to take a break on this next job. If not before the job, if there's no decent jobs, I probably will take a break before we get to the next, well, before we even pick up the next, no doubt. But I shall just see here. First time we're ever going to be pushing on hours of our drive time. And of course we get stuck by the traffic lights. But yeah, nearly there at this job now. Green light again now. Where's that car gone? That car's all the way back there being held at another set of traffic lights. Train's already gone by, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we're delivering to a port. That must mean that this is possibly off over the border then. That's not our trigger, so we're going straight through that. That must be some form of a special transport job that's available out of here. And not quick park, pro parking, because we are pro. Ah, we were here last time. We've been here before. We were here last video. I swear, or a very similar place to here. No, we were. Yeah, we were in this yard. That. I thought it was that bit. Oh, corner strike on the truck. There's the front bumper gone. Yep, it's nicely reversed up, so our bay is just over here. And we have arrived. Just to decouple the trailer now and collect our money. Which is £7,000, so with no incidents. We'll get some more high value cargo, please. Jobs. Freight market. What's available to us? Show me your best. Yeah, we'll take that job. Why not? Get out of this yard and straight onto the next here. So I'll bring you guys back when we are collecting the load from the next place.
A few moments later.
So you guys join me back just as we are about to pull into the collect our load. We've got for a security checkpoint. What were we even booked in for? We are booked in to take some forklifts from Bream to Magdeburg. Probably absolute butchered that name there. Nice easy pickup at least for us. So as I said, we might have to take a break on this job. Possibly. You know something, we might be able to get this in one run. Depends if we hit any traffic. But we might be able to get this in one run. Should be quite nice to do, to get this straight in one shot without a break. But we'll just have to wait and see about that. Don't you devil. I knew you were going to do that, truck. I could have done with that space there. That was very close. Let's see how long and then how much further this other truck in front of us makes it now compared to us. I know we're going to struggle on the hills, like, but come on. Show some better driving skills than that. Of course, you're disappearing off down that. Absolute. Not very good of a pro driver. Could have gone that route, to be fair. Could have gone down on the bottom route. Let's see, where did it go? He fanost. He literally fanost. So we're taking the third exit here. that with the brakes here, even though I don't think we're going to need them. And we're off back onto the motorway again now. Let's just see, how long does it show us how long driving we have left? We should get this in because we've got 4 hours and 46 minutes on the car. So we should get this load off actually. We're going to be tight on drive time, but that's not too much of an issue. We've got about 20 minutes worth of wiggle room here. But we should get it in. If we're not getting stuck at these red lights. Almost straight into the back of that other lorry there. Was not expecting him to brake that much, I'm not gonna lie. But without further ado, let's get this. Actually no, we won't actually do that. I'm gonna keep this in real time for once. Not because I want to scratch the video out, just because, yeah, why not? So we need to have a look at the bank after this. And I think we need to do a little upgrade to this DAF if we can. I'm going to try a better gearbox, or whichever way is cheaper, whether it's cheaper to go gearbox or engine, we need something. Because we're just struggling too much on power. For my liking, looks like we are following this truck ahead of us as well. And that truck of course is turning back off there. Bye bye friend. Looking very cloudy out there at the moment. Oh, without further ado, we're gonna chuck this into a time lapse now that we are officially on our final stretch of motorway. Let's see you guys at the delivery point. Comes the snow again. This is got quite bad here. I think we might actually have to slow down a little bit here. Shed some speed here because visibility here has massively dropped. But there is no point in us putting the high beams on, because that will make us even less visible. But yeah, just have to trundle along now at 60 instead of 80. But I'd rather do that than come across a car that we didn't see. Very hard to see out them windows at the moment, but we are about 2 hours and 20 minutes and 125 kilometers away from delivery now. This lorry's absolutely going for it on the outside of us here now, but I am not taking any chances in this weather, as we have already got a warning visit services. But we are coming off here. Same with this lorry as well. This lorry is also coming off here. But we are just not taking any little chances that are unnecessary risks. It is very bad weather out there. Very snowy out there. Wipers are on the max. This road looks like it's getting a bit complex now. I thought the snow had stopped then. No. Struggle up this hill, which is where we probably will catch this other driver up the hill. But it's going to be a case of a dump and run, I reckon, here with this load as well, because we are beginning to run out of drive time, but we should be able to get it off. Just hope this weather clears up before we get there. We are moving quite slowly at the moment. So we are going to push up to 70 here, I think, actually, if it's going to be a straightish motorway section. Indicate over. And struggle both lanes here. And then it is straight out onto this motorway bit now. It does seem to be slowing down now, which is a good sign for us. So it might be coming towards the edge of it now. The sky ahead of us is looking like it's blue. But we are so scratching time here now. But we'll just make do with it. It's slowing down now, so we're going to go back up to full speed again actually now. Go back up to full speed again. Yep, we know you're tired, mate. We're nearly there now. It's only an hour and 12 away now. That snow was brutal. As usual, we're getting absolutely yapped by this Scania. We are nearly there now. Nearly there. So we're definitely pulling out of the snowy section now. I think we'll just take a quick look at our drive time of how long we've got. So we've got an hour and 25. Yeah, we should be having about 20 minutes worth of wiggle room to be able to drop this off and go find somewhere to park up. But we have made great timings, I think. Here, couldn't have gone any better so far. So we're now 52 minutes away and 50 kilometers away from delivery. And we have got a lorry down our inside and a car on my outside. We're not even going to go up while we're moving out. You can just slot in behind us. I was going to move out for you, but you've slotted in behind me nicely. But we are nearly there now. And this snow has definitely stopped. We've outrun it. We have outrun the snow. Half an hour away now. Trudging along nicely. No incidents that I can recall on this job. Oh, we can now see out of our driver's side window again. Oh, we are nearly there now. So, I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to get to £1 million, well, €1 million, because we're working in euros now. We'll have to have a quick little look at the bank to see how much, how well we're doing on the finance side. But we are just pulling into the city now. That's fat. Don't know if that's how you say it actually. But we are nearly there. So just discovered the city that we're delivering into. We've got 42 minutes left of driving, so actually we're ahead of what I thought we were going to be. With this load of forklifts, has been through the winter, seen the seasons go by. So there's our park spot. We'll park up at the fuel station after this, before we go get our next load. Which will be in the next video probably now. Cut on a little bit here. Let's see, where do you want it, buddy? Where are we off? And expert will be off. Oh, we keep getting some gorgeous parking spots. There's another successful load delivered for the customer. Another successful 7 grand in the bank. But we will just go get off and go and get some rest. All ready for the next loads. Where was that fuel station? We're just gonna go straight over. Of course, we're coming on the wrong side, but it's fine. We'll make it look like we came in on the right side. I didn't realise that. Sliding in there. But without further ado, thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.